He's the
Checking it right now.
Hey, don't set him in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Hubie, they can go up there.
All right, well, welcome everybody. If you could take your seats, and we'll get started here in just 1 second. We're online, is that correct? All right, we're good. And we're in person, so that's good too. I'm going to silence my phone here. All right, well, hi, everybody. My name is Dave Tucker. I'm Vice President for Workforce Development and Community Services here at Vincennes University. And I want to welcome everybody to this graduation of the Vincennes University Walmart Associate Tech graduation. This is now our second graduation of Walmart technicians. We couldn't be more proud to be associated as a university with Walmart, and we're just really, really glad to be able to have this day with our 18 graduates and a bunch of family and friend here in person. Walmart leadership, we really appreciate being here, and friends and family and Walmart associates online as well. So welcome everyone. This marks the second cohort of graduates for Walmart, and this is just a really, really great program for Vincennes University to be involved with. A little bit of history on VU. We've been in business since 1801. So this university was founded here in Vincennes when Thomas Jefferson was the President of the United States as the Jefferson Academy. And obviously VU's grown and done a lot of things since 1801. And certainly when this academy was founded, there wasn't even electricity, let alone the kind of automation that we're seeing today and that you've been trained on. We make it, we're very proud of the fact that while we aren't a national known university, we do have a really, really great track record working with some of the best companies in the United States and around the world for training that we do. And this program is just another example of what VU tries to do to stay in the front of what's going on in the workforce and what's going on in the workplaces around the country. You're going to get a chance to hear from a number of speakers today. I do want to send my best wishes from President Chuck Johnson. Chuck's the president of the university, very supportive of what we do here at VU. Was very supportive of getting this program up and going, and he wanted to send his congratulations to all the graduates. I think what we're going to do here to get things started, one thing that we feel is very important is participation in these ceremonies by the people that are involved. So management, faculty, students, and so we're going to kick things off with my good friend and colleague Shanda Nickson, the Senior Manager of Reliability Center of Excellence with Walmart, and then three of our graduates, Will Britton, Lynn Falkson, and Jeremy Lewis. We three come up and we're going to have a little conversation, right? As everybody's coming up here, I do want you to know that this program wouldn't be where it is if I don't know that it ever would have even gotten started without having Shanda Nickson as our partner on this. Shanda just been terrific from the first day that we met her, all the way through getting the first class, and here we are at second graduation. So Shanda, thank you so much for everything that you've done to make this partnership go. So take it away.
Yeah, y'all have made it very easy, I will say. But yeah, so my name is Shanda Nickson. I'm a long-term Walmart associate, 30 years with the company. Work for our reliability centers of excellence for supply chain. And I will tell you, I'm very honored to be a part of this program. 30 years with the company, this is the first time that we have invested this much into our reliability technicians. And I'm excited to be a part of that. And I know that we're going to continue to do that as the need continues to grow and grow and grow. We are in a world of automation now, right? We even have AI that can write speeches for us. I didn't use that. Okay, but we have all these tools that are available to us, and when we take a look at our different environments that we work in nowadays, it is not going to look the same. You roll down even a year from now, it may not look the same in your DC. 5 years from now, it certainly won't look the same as we continue to transform. And so the need for reliability technicians is huge. And so it's important for us to recognize that early and start doing that investment in our associates to be able to give them that opportunity to be a part of that growth. And so I'm very honored to be a part of that. I'm very grateful to see these amazing associates in here who have really put a lot of effort into what they are accomplishing here. And I cannot be more proud of them for everything that they have done. This has been an amazing group. I've had the privilege of also being a part of their little group chat, getting to see some of the activities and things that they have done, and they have really meshed together, and it has been fantastic to see that camaraderie amongst them, and then the knowledge that they share with each other. It's been an amazing thing to watch. Hopefully it's been an amazing thing to be a part of, and I just really couldn't be more proud of them. But I thought it was important to kind of get a perspective because we want, and I challenged them yesterday, like go back and share with other people in your facilities. So we want to continue to offer this program up, and we need folks to really take the challenge that these guys did in order to be able to be away from their families for 12 weeks. And that is not going unnoticed. That is a sacrifice for these associates as well as for the families. To have them away for this amount of time. And so we certainly appreciate that. But we need more folks to do that. And so we wanted to kind of give you all a little bit of perspective into kind of what they experienced. So I'm gonna ask these guys a few questions here. So before we get started, if you want to tell like your name and where you're from.
My name is Jeremy Joshua Luns. I am originally from Texas, but I'm here out of Brandon, New Hampshire. Distribution center number 6030.
My name is Blue Britton. I'm from LaSalle, Illinois. I'm from distribution 6092, Spring Valley.
My name is Len Paulson. I'm from Crestwood, Illinois. I work over at IDC 7078 in Hollywood, Illinois.
Awesome. So that's just a couple of different representatives of different states, right? We have folks from all over the country here. So for some, it was just a quick drive down the street. For others, it was a long plane ride to get here, to stay here. So, but again, a lot of sacrifices for each and every one of them, whether they were near or far, it doesn't matter. It's a big sacrifice to be here. So I'm going to ask these guys a couple of different questions. So Jeremy, we'll start with you. So what inspired you to really take this leap into a technical career?
Well, definitely the new rollout of automation in my facility. I got into doing that during phase one. Definitely inspired me to want to go into a technical career path as far as like getting into some of the robots and stuff, because I really appreciate and feel like being part of that new automated system. Maintenance personnel in my facility is a group of very smart people, and I respect them. I want to do with big things just like them. I can't talk about my inspirations and my inspirations for wanting to do this without mentioning the management I've worked under. Um, my boss, John Mitchell, Bill Lacey, they've always pushed me to do this person like Ambient. I'm very thankful for that every single day. So.
That's a great point. It takes leadership to make this happen. And so for all the leaders that are here or online, we certainly appreciate you being a part of this program and seeing the value in it. So thank you for that. Thanks, Janee. Will, how about for you? What inspired you or who inspired you to?
Well, Walmart for the most part. I mean, they're really good on like getting the word out there to, sign up to the program. And then my family, my coworkers, my dog's about 50 acres. My wife has a Porsche, and that's my house. Rocky Will told me if I get a bigger garage than my house, and I'll have a very good marriage, so.
That's good advice, Rocky.
Yeah, but, and then just, for me personally, just, I want to be the best possible person I can be for my son. So we can let me someday.
Absolutely, setting a great example. Thank you. Oh, it's okay. You're gonna make me cry. All right, Lynn, how about you? Anything in particular that inspired you or any person that inspired you to join this pathway?
I actually had a little bit of a technical background before doing this program. I've always been a person that likes tinkering with my hands. I kind of put that little ambition on the side for the last 2 years with working with Walmart, and then this opportunity came up with a significant pay raise from what we were making prior to what we would be making after. It just made me take the initiative to try and take the jump, learn new things and learn new hands-on skills that I didn't know before. So I definitely, like what Will said, I have a condo. Maybe I want to upgrade that condo to a house at some point in the future. I have a nice little yard to do bonfires in, and just be able to provide a better thing for my wife and my family that we're planning to have at some point in the future. So.
Well, while we're with you, then I'm gonna ask you this, what do you feel is probably one of the hardest things that you had to overcome being here?
Don't procrastinate. This program, as Rocky did say, this is the fire hydrant of knowledge. They throw a lot of stuff at you. If you think you didn't study enough, study a little bit more.
All right, and how'd you stay motivated through that?
Staying motivated through the whole program. I had my wife. I had a really good support system at home that encouraged me every way along the way. There was a time or two that I came short on something the first time, but the second time around with that little support and that little motivation, the second time around it turned out to be a successful story instead of the first time. So.
And I'm gonna elaborate on that. The instructors are very much invested in the associates being successful.
Yes.
No matter what it took, they put in the time and the effort to make sure that the associates were successful. So we certainly appreciate each and every one of the instructors for doing that. Will, how about for you? Like, what was the hardest part about this whole experience for you?
Me.
You.
It's really hard on myself. I mean, I was constantly second guessing myself, didn't think. I was doing great. I mean, now I look back, but I was always never felt like I was doing good enough. And I was always just beating myself up and never, that was the hardest part with me.
Yeah. Well, you overcame me.
It's possible. It's hard, but it's possible.
Trevor, how about for you?
Definitely probably just being away from home, you build a life that you're comfortable with, and to go somewhere where, you're not around things that make you happy, it's a little tough, but those things will be there when I get home. And,
So I kind of spoke about this a little bit. This was a special cohort of associates, a lot of bonding that happened that I saw. And so, what do you think that was so special about this particular cohort? Anything you can take away from it? How did it shape your experience being with this particular group?
Well, I feel very blessed and grateful to be grouped in with such a great group of guys. Everybody's very supportive of each other every step of the way. So really, really good at learning environment.
Yeah, the support you all gave each other was, well, how about for you? He was kind of the ringleader, y'all should know, of this whole group. Yes, he was.
Well, we're all big family. We're a big family. It was great. I mean, I miss you guys so much.
It's great to watch all of everything that y'all did together.
I was dying like last night or yesterday. Saw people putting stuff on.
Yeah.
I haven't even packed that stuff yet. Like, it's still killing me. You guys are all awesome. I love you guys.
We love you too.
All right, Lynn, for you, like anything that stands out for you about this particular group of associates that you were with?
Yeah, actually, have you ever heard of the analogy of crabs in a bucket?
I have not.
So, say there's a crab trying to escape a bucket, the other crabs will try to pull that crab back into the bucket with them and would stop that advancement in that growth. Not a single person in this group had that crab in the bucket mentality. It was all about trying to get out of that set bucket and making sure we got what we needed done to be able to succeed in this program.
That is, I like that analogy. I've never heard that, but that's pretty good. So what would be your next goals after going back home? And you know, they still have a big hurdle to get through whenever they get home, but they're all going to be fine with that. So what beyond that? Once you become the technician, what are your goals going to continue to be?
For me, I'm gonna probably try and knock out that Ramsey. That's the big thing. But after I do that, I've already started up a program to be able to try and start my bachelor's degree in supply chain management at the University of Arkansas. So I have to go home and get my college transcripts and start working on that.
Awesome. That is fantastic. So, you know, not only do we have this program, but towards our Look Better You programs that provide, you know, free bachelor's education for these associates. So awesome for taking on that additional responsibility and journey. Well,
Number one, I do the Ramsey. Number two, I got to lose about 30 pounds. Maybe a little more because I'm telling you, from working the bench press and jugs,
yeah.
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
The cafeteria, like,
Yeah.
all you need. I definitely can't say it well.
Totally understand. But he worked it off on his scooter a lot too.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, and just further, hope that just further our education and learn as much as possible.
Yeah, we never stop.
Never too late to start over.
Well, my goals after this, of course, is to do well in my Ramseys. After that, I'm pretty much going to do my very best to make connections with real world tasks that with my schoolwork to become the best technician. Just try to make those connections with schoolwork to the jobs.
This is for those technicians that are out there, they can speak to this better than I can, but, you know, things continue to advance. We get new technology, and you got to stay on top of it in order to be able to, you know, troubleshoot it, repair it. There's different troubleshooting tools that come available, all these different things. So never stop learning, right? Taking on any sort of opportunity you can to learn more. So last question I have for you guys is, what would you say to somebody who was considering going into this program? What advice would you give to them? Yeah, and if you think back to your first day too, like, I'm sure probably today looks a lot different than your first day here.
Very quickly familiarize yourself with Blackboard, Amatrol, your passwords, make sure everything's in the right spot. You're going to need to spend 2-3 hours a night, even if you're not on the clock, doing your Amatrols and just gaining that knowledge of the material on your own time. And don't just do it during lecture because it's not going to be enough. So also your quizzes inside of Amatrol and outside of Amatrol and your practice exams are all excellent study material. So I don't care if you're on your Amatrol and you have a quiz inside of Amatrol, write it down in your notebook with the answers, and it's excellent material to go over to practice for exams and soccer tests and stuff.
get through Met drives, do AC/DC. If you get through AC/DC, you got it.
Okay.
It's all downhill from there. Once you get that advanced AC/DC, you're good.
Yeah.
That was rough. That was tough.
That's the hardest part,
Yeah,
right?
it's tough. And once you get past that, you're good.
Notes are your best friend. That's all I gotta say. Notes are your best friend. All the answers that you need to pass this material are in front of the books and with the instructors at this point. As long as you pay attention on those two fronts, you'll succeed in this program.
Well, thank you guys very much for sharing your insight. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you for being part of this.
Hey, that was great. All the people that are graduating today, they know what this program is like. And I think when you heard the description of, drinking from a fire hose, that's the way this program grows. This is not your typical go to college and take 3 or 4 classes and go to class 3 or 4 days a week and just have a lot of free time and do a lot of other things. For the people that family and friends that are here, leadership, I think you know how rigorous this program is because you've been hearing from your family members, your friends, and your employees. This is a full-time job for them when they get here. The expectations are very high, of course, because Walmart's paying the students while they're in class. They're paying for the tuition, but there's great payoff upon completion. You heard a lot of terminology out of these 3 guys when they were talking. Suffice it to say, it's very rigorous programming. If you ever doubted that you're a college level competent student, you just did college level work. Everybody here has completed 5 credit hours from Vincennes University. They've completed 9 Smart Automation Consortium of America certifications or SACA certifications. No, it's 11. So 6 silver and 5 gold certifications from an industry recognized certification body. This is real big time work. And I think when you talk about setting an example for your kids, you can set an example for them for what you can do in your career. You can also set an example for what they can do academically going forward. And we're really, really, like I said, proud to be a part of this. Shanda mentioned, the fact that we've got people from a lot of different places. This class is represented by 6 different states. And the average age of our students is 32 years old. Look around. These are not your typical 18, 19-year-old college students starting college. What I love about this program is, though, that you bring world experience and you bring work experience. There aren't very many 18 or 19-year-old kids who can come in and do this kind of program. You know why? Because they haven't gone to work, right? They haven't clocked in for 8-hour shifts, or 12 or 13-hour shifts when you talk about overtime. Everybody in this room has done that previously, and that's what put you in a position to do the work. And all of you brought the smarts to get through all the tests and all the certifications. You heard a little bit talk about the Ramsey tests, and those are the certifications that Walmart uses to certify associates to become technicians. We had a really, really good record with the first cohort. We're hoping we have a really good record with all of you to at least pass Ramsey 1. We hope that everybody passes Ramsey 2. And if you don't do it the first time, you'll get through eventually. But we know that we've set you up for great success in the technician ranks at Walmart. We have a special guest here from Walmart Management, and that's Janee, the Director of Ambient Reliability. And And so, Janee, ask you to come up and say a few words. Bring your whole team. How about that?
You're going to be the privilege of having 3 of us talk to you today. So as Shanda said, many people have said that this A2T program is fantastic. Organizationally, we continue to have a need for talented and skilled reliability and maintenance associates. And programs like these ensure that we continue to build that talent and pipeline throughout our organization. So that said, congratulations on successfully completing the program. This is a significant achievement. It is a testament to your hard work, dedication, and commitment to personal development and growth. Additionally, we realize that it was a significant amount of time that you took away from your family, and so we appreciate your family as well, that you all have gone through this journey with us. So again, congratulations, job well done. Yes, there is a test that will come, right? Throughout this program, this enabled all of us, right, to build additional foundational knowledge along with technical knowledge, right? Electrical, mechanical, mechatronics. So as you think about everything that you've been learning throughout this program, I would say go into that test with confidence. Right? This program is important, and it can continue to elevate not only like the skills and the knowledge of those in this room, but everyone who attended this program prior to. So with that, I will turn it over to Chris and Jason. And Shanda, thank you, and a big thank you for leading this effort.
All right, my name is Christopher Ross. I'm the divisional for Central, National, and Specialty. Some of you might know me, I'm Chris in the back that just got to meet you for the first time a little bit ago. But I wanted to touch on kind of my journey as it relates to what you guys are doing right now. So 10, 11 years ago, I started my career as a machine operator. I got bored after a few months. I was lucky enough to have a boss that I was able to go to and say, can I try things? What does it take to be over there? And his response was, I'll give you 1 week. Here's your bag of tools, show me what you can do. Where would I be if I had a program like this for 11 weeks, and how much further could I have accelerated? So my 1 week, covered in blood, scared, relentless pursuit, that Monday I was able to be a technician. And it's all about the risk, whatever you're looking at. You guys took the first step, which is the biggest risk. 80 to 90% of people that we work with will never take the risk. So the challenge for you is to go back to your buildings, tell them about your experience, encourage them to take that risk, and join you as we continue to move automation. So congratulations to everybody. Huge achievement. Really proud of everybody in this spring. Thanks.
All right, Jason Flowers, Divisional Maintenance for the Northeast Ambient Network. So, as Janee and Chris both said, congratulations. Definitely a commitment, not only to you, but to your families, to your teams, everybody that's back home that I heard the young man speak, can't wait to get home, or not back yet, I'm going to stay. But everybody's got different emotions and different things. But yes, we took the first step. Appreciate Shanda for putting everything together and allowing us to build the maintenance technician field out there. As Janee said, we definitely need it with the transition to automation, and the skilled technicians is definitely what we're going to need in the future. And also, I think Shanda spoke about how tight a group you guys are. Don't lose that network. Don't lose your network. When you go back to those buildings, you're going to pass that Ramsey test up. I'm very confident you will. And don't lose your network you have here. Even though we come from different buildings, from FC to Ambient to all the different formats that Walmart has, don't lose your closeness, don't lose your network. Because it doesn't matter if you've been a technician for a week or 30 years, you got to have a network. Because as everything evolves and changes, somebody's gonna see it before you do. You're like, oh, hey, I remember Jeremy was in my class and he's already about to ask him a question. So don't lose your network, because when you lose your network, you put a roadblock into your growth. And as you took his first step in your growth, the sky's the limit for everybody. And definitely appreciate all your hard work, because it's not easy. So thank you guys. Congratulations.
All right, thanks again. Graduation in our minds, not complete without hearing from a couple of students. So we've got a couple of student speakers, and the first speaker that I'd like to call up is Jeremiah Agosto. Jeremiah.
First of all, I would like just to congratulate my cohort. We made it. Long probably. I remember when we first week, first day, we got like 8 amateurs out the gate. And we was all looking around like, how the hell we gonna do all of this? And now, fast forward 12 weeks later, I am confident that we will all go and pass our Ramses, break 1 or 2 things in the warehouse, but you know what? That's what second shift's there for. I am proud of all of you guys. I love all of you guys. You know, we made it a good bond throughout all of our family dinners, cookouts, hallway cookouts, all the fun we had, the night bowling, all the nicknames he was giving everybody, all the advice that he didn't listen to, all the late night walks back. It's going to be great. It's going to be great to keep in touch with you guys afterwards. I'm pretty sure we're all going to get Street Fighter 6.
Already got it.
Yeah.
Why you?
And Monk can fly everybody. I'm just happy that we all made it. It's been rough. It's been rough. It's been worrisome, but we all stuck to it, and we all stick together. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Thank you, Jeremiah. Our next speaker is Myles Richard. Myles.
Thank you, everybody, for being here, and good afternoon. To the classmates and instructors and everybody who helped us get here 1,000 times, thank you. When I first heard about the Walmart Associate to Technician program, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what I was really getting myself into. I had zero experience. My hands-on skills were basically limited to changing batteries in the TV remote. Even then, I usually put at least one of them in backwards. But I joined because I wanted to do something different. Something that my parents never really got to do. To finish something that meant something. To prove that no matter where you come from or where you start with, you can still build yourselves into something and someone stronger. When I started, my goal was very simple. Maybe earn 1 certification. That was my mountain. Now I'm standing here with all 6. I don't even know how it happened. I just kept showing up. I kept trying. Maybe I annoyed a few instructors with too many questions along the way. It wasn't smooth. There were days where my brain felt tired, the patience ran out, and the machines looked like they were mocking me, or maybe some type of alien technology. But every time I felt like quitting, something or someone pushed me forward. Maybe that was a classmate, instructor, or that quiet little voice inside that said, keep going. And that is what I think this program really taught me. Not just how to work with machines, but how to work on myself. How to take something that doesn't function right and keep adjusting it until it runs smoothly. Sometimes that machine is life. Sometimes it's you. We've all had those moments, right? Late nights staring at those modules like it was written in an ancient code. Those days where nothing you do seems to work, and somehow it kept going. We laughed, we complained, we danced together, we made time for fun, built each other up. We had our obstacles and our doubts, and yet we made it. and transformed. If I could leave one message with you all, it would be this: do not ever underestimate the power of just showing up. You don't need to have it all figured out right away. Just be willing to take that next small step again and again. One day, you'll look up and realize you become the person that you were hoping to meet at the finish line. To my instructors, thank you for your patience and for never letting me settle for good enough. To my classmates, thank you for the laughter, the support, the memories, and the irreplaceable bonds. Thank you for believing me, even on the days that I doubted myself. And thank you for my family and my best friends back home for the same thing, and most importantly, being my strength. We came into this as associates, and we're leaving as technicians. But more than that, we're leaving as people who know what we're capable of now, and that to me feels like a real certification. Thank you.
Thank you, Myles. So all five of our student speakers, I think, really great examples of what this program's like, what they came in to obtain as a result of the training, what they're going to go do afterwards. This program's new. You know, we've only got 36 people who've gone through it, who are back out at various distribution centers and other Walmart facilities. The success of this program is going to be dependent upon finding really great people like you out there who want to come to this program. I can talk it all I want. Shanda can talk it up all she wants. The people that are going to sign up and are going to believe in this program are going to be your fellow associates at Walmart and your managers. Show them the value of this program, and I think they'll see value in it and be motivated to send more people here. We're really looking forward to, I think, Shanda, what do we have, 6 cohorts scheduled for next year?
5.
5? So yeah, so 5 more groups in 2026. We have to just keep growing it from there. But please get the word out on your experience, if you would. Our students know what our instructors bring to this program, but for our guests, I want to kind of give you a little bit more background. One of the things we do here in this program is our instructors have to have a unique set of skills. Number one, they got to have the knowledge to impart to everybody in the program. But number two, they got to have the hands-on skills to do these things. And number three, which is also very important, is they have to have seen and done this stuff through experience. Every one of our instructors comes with a great knowledge of the content of this program. Every one of them has that unique ability to take what's in their head and get it into your head, take what's in their hands, get it into your hands. And they also all have a great amount of industry experience that they bring in here. These aren't just academics who went to school and studied theory and then wrote some fancy paper and then showed up as a professor and teach just from theory all the time. Our instructors all came from jobs just like yours at one point. They all started at the same point. Every one of them was a Tech 1 on their first day being a technician. And they take years, many of them decades of experience, and bring it in here to this program. And there's no better example of that than Hubie Holland. Hubie's a great professional colleague. He's a dear friend of mine personally. He was our number 2 employee that we hired into this department back, how many years? 2014, 11 years ago. And so, like, Hubie, you say a few words, will you? Hubie Holland.
Well, first off, any one of the instructors could be up here and sharing with you right now. I don't know if I got the long straw or the short straw or whatever the saying is. But no, thankful to be part of VU. We thank Walmart for their business, for their camaraderie, just getting to know the management and getting to know all of you here. You know, you've got a great support system. You can tell it's one of the biggest graduation groups that we've had, not just in student number, but the support behind you. So that shows. That means a lot. A lot of things I might have mentioned has already been mentioned, or I was going to mention, but you can say you made it. You made this one hurdle. So there's going to be more hurdles coming up. You've got some goals, you've got some tests coming up, one big one here in the next few days. But we as a group, we feel confident that you're ready. You're all ready. You're ready to pass it, ready to take that next step to be successful, be a good employee. You've got more to come the next few weeks coming up. You know, you can probably look back and say, how did this journey even start? How did it begin? Did you see something advertised? Did a manager walk up and ask you, did we see something in you? Well, they were right. They were right. We see something in you as well. So just keep moving forward. Keep doing what you've been doing. Like we've said many times, we present the material. You guys did the work. You guys did all the work. So we were just there to support you. You accepted this call, or the decision was made for you to come here. So yeah, definitely make sure you let your family know. Everyone has been supporting you throughout all these weeks. You know, the phone calls at night, maybe even during class every once in a while, talking to people at home, taking care of things. So, but you accepted the call. So we know your family has been a big support for it. It's taken a lot of work. Some of you shared. If you just put in your regular time, you're probably going to fall behind. But it proves out everyone that completed it, all your certificates were completed. You put in that extra effort, that extra time that it took to be successful in the program. A couple of things mainly this last thing I'd like to say. So you set goals, you're going to maybe move on to higher up in your career. You may have other things that you're going to want to accomplish to be successful in whatever you do. But one thing, one of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington, in one of his speeches, he left the people with this one day. He says, don't just go out and just make a living, go out and make a difference. So that's what I want to challenge you. Don't just make a living, make a difference in yourself, your family, and everyone around you. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Hubie. Okay, now we're at the formal part of this this graduation, and so will all of the students completing the Associate to Tech program please stand. Faculty and administration have prepared these students to complete the Associate to Tech program for Walmart on behalf of Vincennes University. And by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees at Vincennes University, I do hereby declare you graduates of the Associate to Tech program, a partnership between Walmart and Vincennes University. You may now turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. Okay, you can all sit. We're going to hand out some certificates. Bart's going to read the name.
Agosto. Boyd. Liam Bridges.
Got it.
John Paley. Bradley Nickson. Lynn Fulton. Russell Ford. Rashawn Garrett. Jacob Howard. Levi Hobbs. Jeremy Lutz. Joe McElreath. Hugo Resendiz. Myles Richard. Snyder. Jason Vernon. David Winter.
One last round of applause. Thanks, family and friends, for being here. Thanks, Walmart leadership, for being here. Just a great partnership, and we look forward to all the great things that are going to come from these graduates. We look forward to all the great things that are going to come from this partnership in 2026. Brett's got a couple of parting words for everybody. If all the graduates would assemble one more time right in front of that banner for a group shot, when he gets done, and then we'll be dismissed. Thanks.
I'll be brief. I'll just kind of close it out, but just want to say, you know, the first cohort that came here, of course, they set a bar, they set it pretty high, but then you came along here and you raised it, okay? And so everybody in here passed all of the certifications, both written and hands-on, and so, you know, you should. Those certification tests are not easy. So when you leave here and you're going to go back and you're going to, everybody mentioned about the Ramsey test, taking that. Learn kind of what you learned about taking tests while you were here. So, you know, apply those same principles when you go to take the Ramsey test. Find out how much time you have and don't rush. Take your time. Make sure you're using your time. You know, we have other cohorts here from other companies, and we get to see, we see the time when you take those SOC exams. We see how long it took you to take them. And I was looking at somebody that took it just the other day from another cohort. And you have an hour and 30 minutes for these SOC written exams, and they took an hour and 29 minutes and 55 seconds. All right, so, and they passed it by a small margin. So just imagine if they had rushed through it. I know you feel while you're taking it, it's uncomfortable because you're feeling nervous and anxious, but do try not to rush through it and take them the way we kind of taught you to take those tests. Do want to point out person here, I think, special recognition, Lynn Fountain, who's sitting here with a gallstone in his body right now. He was in the hospital for about 3 or 4 days last week, and is toughed it out to stay here today to go through the ceremony. So I know he's in a lot of feeling pretty uncomfortable, but got to commend him for sticking it out. And just want to say, appreciate all of you. You're a very good group. I love the way you all got together. You know, on orientation, we always tell you that's kind of the #1 thing. Don't try to go through this alone. You know, get groups together, study, and all that stuff. And you guys did that wonderfully. And you know, I think that speaks to your success, is how you all pulled together like that. And you know, the last thing is to tell you is to make sure you turn in the room key before you leave. $50 replacement fee, and you know where you work. So. Good luck, everybody.